What's up, everybody? It's Brock with the House of the Strong, and today we're starting a new series, the Strongman Weekly Recap. Stay tuned to find out exactly what that is. How's it going, everybody? So we're going to talk about the Strongman Weekly Recap. Essentially what that is we're going to talk about what happened last week in the world of Strongman. So last week we had some pretty interesting things happen. First up, Brian Shaw announced the athletes for the 2021 Shaw Classic. Now, last year's 2020 Shaw Classic was amazing. They had 10 athletes and it was a great show. A world record was broken and you couldn't ask for more from the coronavirus-ridden 2020 Strongman season. So, the athletes that are coming up in 2021 are only bigger and stronger. The list has grown from 10 athletes to now it's 16 athletes, and it's going to be carried out over 3 days, October 29th through the 31st. It's going to take place in Brighton, Colorado, and boy, oh boy, does it look like it's going to be a great show. Check it out. Hopefully by then coronavirus is over. You'll be able to get tickets and be able to actually attend in person. Brian and Carrie have showcased a 25,000 square foot facility where they're hosting this competition, so this show is only getting bigger and better. Speaking of Strongman getting better, last week the Stoltman Brothers revealed that they have a new sponsor. MyProtein is now sponsoring the Stoltman Brothers. This is great for them. Last year, Tom finished second at World's Strongest Man. Luke's been doing really well as well. So it's great to see those guys getting some sponsorship and being able to focus and hone their craft in the world of Strongman. Speaking of Strongman getting better, last week, Roberto Burst posted a video of him and Brian Shaw deadlifting together. Now, if you know anything about Roberto Burst, his Achilles heel has been his deadlift. And, you know, he is a great presser. He had the American log record at one point, and he's not a bad mover in moving events either. But the deadlift has been something that has been holding him back. Hopefully with his training with a world-class deadlifter like Brian Shaw, a 4-time World's Strongest Man, and multiple world record holder in the deadlift, hopefully we'll see something big and powerful from the big man himself, Roberto Burst. Mateusz Kiyosakowski didn't have the 2020 Strongman season he was hoping for, and he suffered some injuries from World's Ultimate Strongman in 2019 that carried over into the 2020 season. Now, as painful as it was to watch him have to go through that, it looks like he's going to come back even better and stronger. Currently, he's having some issues with his hands, so he's only really been able to train his core and his legs. Now, what's great about him being able to train his legs is hopefully that will carry over into his deadlift. Much like Roberto Burst, the deadlift has been Mateusz's Achilles heel. And he's an amazing presser. He's an amazing mover, super fast. So if he can hone down this deadlift, if he can make it better, watch out, world. I think we're going to see a new World's Strongest Man in 2021 if he's able to recover in time. Speaking of World's Strongest Man, Oleksiy Novakov, the 2020 World's Strongest Man, has just announced that he will have an English YouTube channel. Wow, this is great for us English speakers because I don't speak any Russian, and having to watch the subtitles at the bottom, I don't mind doing it, but the translations is a little off, and it's not too bad. But to be able to hear it in English will be pretty cool as well. Oleskiy's looking really strong, and I think he might be a contender into the 2021 season for World's Strongest Man. It seems to me that this year is the year for teams. Brian Shaw and Roberto Burst have hooked up to train together. Now Terry Hollands and Adam Bishop are training together. This is great for the sport of strongman. You see these athletes who compete against each other come game day, but are training together leading up to game day, and that's pretty cool. You don't see that much in other sports. And hopefully this will be a great experience for Adam Bishop to learn from Terry Hollands, who's been in Strongman for decades now. And Terry Hollands, he has someone to push him, and hopefully we'll see him come back bigger and stronger this year. Last week, Rhianon Lovelace pulled 5 times her body weight. What's incredible about this is she's only 25 years old. She's pulling 661 pounds or 300 kilos, and her future is looking real bright in the world of strong women. And that's all for this Strongman Weekly Recap. Let me know down below your thoughts on this recap, and let me know if you like this series heading forward. Make sure to press that like button and go and subscribe for more Strongman content. Hopefully y'all are having a blessed day. Go out there and be strong, and we'll check you guys later.